did the interviews. It's very cool.
Yeah, I've been having some. You know, this obviously this time lends itself to a lot of music and interviews and all that kind of stuff. So we might as well request a couple songs out of you if you got a guitar on you, or we could just talk surf or tell us what you've been up to.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. That's cool. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
How long you been in Mexico?
Off and on for like a couple months, something like that.
Yeah.
I went back home for a week, but I've been here for about a month now. And yeah, so under the circumstances, I've been able to surf a little bit,
That's good.
which is very, you know, a lot of times
quiet. I'll just say it's been quiet down there, from what I understand.
Yeah, it's really quiet, and it's quiet. Yes, very quiet. Like,
are there rules? Do you know if there's any? I know up in Baja they're not letting people surf, from what I heard, or take it. Like one person I saw was like a 10-hour drive down Baja, and they got all 3 of their surfboards taken by the Federales, and they said we'll give them back when we feel like it. That's a tough pill to swallow when you're in the middle of nowhere with no one around.
I mean, that's bad. Yeah. So, well, no, they're strict about it, and for good reason, you know, especially when there's a lot of people that love to surf, and there's just a risk there, you know. So if you get a chance to surf during this time, why not, you know, surf a little bit? But as long, you know, because for us, we're in a kind of in a enclosed area, so people can't actually get down here, and we can't actually move around. So yeah, you know, so we're limited as well. But we do, we can still, for now, get in the water. So, and, you know, but it is very, very, very tight.
Yeah.
For good reason.
Yeah, I think in California, the thing is they've closed. They don't have like a one rule fits all. It's a funny one. It's a funny question, I think, because the one rule fits all sort of makes it even playing field. But then, so like Bondi was super crowded with like 10 or 15,000 people on the beach. And that seems senseless and pointless to me for people to do that. But then you got other beaches, you know, you drive an hour south or a couple hours north and you might find a beach with no one out, no one on the beach, nothing, but you're not allowed to be on the beach hanging out, you know? So I think I've been trying to understand that here in Australia, but I think that's the idea, is just to keep it consistent beach to beach. But in California, you know, you can't surf San Diego.
I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it has a lot of times where it makes sense, you know, when they have a large urban kind of center, you can't allow people to go surfing. And that makes sense. But, you know, I don't know. Well, look at it this way. If you didn't get to surf for a couple months, what really is that going to do? Is that really that bad? You know, that's
yeah, no, I don't. I personally don't have a huge issue with it. I'll occasionally go 6 weeks or something without surfing.
I think you're going into slow motion here. You're on live, but you're in slow motion. You see me?
Oh, there's your internet back.
So the whole surfing thing. Yeah. I mean, I look at it like this. You know, I get to surf, and a lot of people don't get to surf. But whether I deserve it or not is a question that I ask myself. You know, but I'm older, so I'm a little. You know, I get to surf a little bit because I might not be surfing that much longer.
Yeah, no, I think it's age down at 48, and then the equation is that I've been surfing for 43 plus years, so I get to be in that, you know, one of the first groups, I think. I think our internet here. How's your guys' internet? A little bit shabby, huh? Down there.
Well, you're cutting out a little bit, but anyways, thanks for having me on, and yeah, it's all right, you know.
You've been playing a lot of music?
I can see you're in kind of slow mo and some times. So, see?
Yeah, I think I have full internet, so I should be okay. I don't know. Hey, you
Okay.
guys out
So
there
then
making comments?
here,
Are you guys making
so
comments? Tell us if myself or Tom or both of us, if our internet is not great.
it's great when we're not talking. See, that's what happens. Fine.
That might be it.
Anyways.
Oh, then I got a helicopter flying by.
Is that a commercial break? No.
Somebody said we're both spotty.
So
I think it's Dozer said just yours is a little spotty, and so does Berkey. Tom, you look digital, which is ironic because you're very not digital.
well, I'm not trying to be digital, but circumstances are.
Tell Bugs to pay
good.
that. Tell Bugs to pay that bill so it's better. Better speed.
Yeah, he feels so bad right now. He's like, oh man, the feed was bad. Be like crying. It's his phone. Anyways. But anyway, well, it's good to just say hi. I mean, hey, congratulations again. I haven't talked to you for a while. You got a really nice wave at backdoor in that contest. That was pretty awesome. That's pretty recent.
God, that was
congratulations on a lot of other things. Yeah. Thanks for doing this. I think from me and from a lot of people, we just want to say thanks for not only your what you've done in surfing and all, but what you're doing now. So thanks. It's really
thanks,
good.
Tom. It'd be if I were to return the thanks. Let me know if you can hear me because you kind of cut out on my end. But if I were to return the thanks, I'd probably make you blush because you influenced my whole generation of surfers, a number of generations of surfers that inspired us. And it's been an honor to be your friend and see you surf all these years and kind of teach me to play a little music along the way. And now you might be.
You're welcome.
He's back. So, there he is. It's funny. Somebody requested. Oh, go ahead.
We're gonna have to do this like underwater thing. Anyways, what have you been doing besides everything?
I've been just most days playing a little music in the house, eating some good food, and then doing a little bit of this online stuff. Oh, we got Russ Kailana online, and he says, "What's up?" He told me actually if I don't take him to wave pool, he's gonna beat my ass. So I might want to do that soon. Let's go, Russ. I tried to get you and Brian to come one time, but I called Brian. He said he was busy, and then I want to link you guys up to come together. Dang, I wish your Wi-Fi was better because I want you to play a couple songs for these guys. And if you guys can hear me, if you and Bugs can hear me, is there a time of the day that the internet is better? Sometimes that happens in those countries, If during the day it's not as good, maybe we could do it at night more.
I got an idea. We tried setting the phone down. Now I'm going to walk around with the phone, see if that works.
That looks a little better to me so far. Well, it did for a second. Yep.
Try to walk
See
around
ya.
a little bit. All
Yeah,
right.
maybe it'll.
All right. So
You know, that's
yeah,
the
walk
that's the
around.
modern day equivalent of like of kicking a jukebox, Tom.
Uh-huh. Well, kicking a jukebox, I don't know actually if I've ever done that.
Well, or whatever, like a pinball machine, maybe.
Well, kicking. Oh, no, yeah. Tilting the pinball machine. There you go. That's more like it.
Tilting the pin. Yeah,
Well,
you got to do it just to. If it goes to the wrong angle, it senses it and turns off.
yeah, no, the pinball machine normally you gotta hit it. You gotta hit it just hard enough. Isn't that kind of like the rules for surfing too?
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
just
Just
gonna
if you go too
walk over
hard, you
here.
lose the fins.
Oh, let me show you this fin I'm working on. A couple fins. Figured I might as well show you what I'm
Hey,
doing.
somebody said I'm a reptilian.
So
They've been watching too many David
hold on.
videos.
Look, I find these stuff on the beach and I use it.
Oh, Will, you banging the TV?
For making stuff. No, look, I make a new fin.
Oh, let's see. What do you got? Let's see the fin.
What do you think?
Can't quite see.
Okay, it's not
what
done
the
yet.
heck is that
Of course,
thing?
it's not done yet. But if you have a look at this side, wait, here. If you see those little sparkly things?
Yeah, what's going on there?
You see those? In there?
I can kind of. I
You know
think
what
I
that
see
is?
them.
Sort of
Diamonds.
sparkly things. Anyways, those are recycled. I put them into the better shot. See that? So
Is that
that in
tinfoil?
there is aluminum. It's tinfoil. Yes, very good. Very good.
Yes.
Tinfoil. Doesn't look that good, but it really has. It's kind of cool because, like fish see it and they don't know what to think. It looks like a fish going by or something. So, I've been working on that, and then I've been working on this other thing. I suppose I should show you this.
Wait, I didn't know that fin looks like Shane Horan came and visited you.
Well, okay. Have you seen Shane's fins?
Yeah, they're straight up. They have no.
Okay,
they have no
they're
rake
straight
to them.
up though. These have rake. So I've tried Shane's fins, right? I know which ones you're talking about. I've tried those.
Yeah,
fins.
and did you have any drive?
Well, no, I didn't like them because they're too straight up and down. So I don't know what he's doing with those, but he did give me a set, and so they're like straight up and down.
Yep. Somebody asked Tom.
Similar, like you said, but it has that rake, and I think that makes all the difference. Now, hold on a second. Let me show you.
Somebody asked if you put the tin foil in the fin to block the 5G, Tom.
No.
Did you block the 5G?
It's to get better reception. No, it's to get better reception.
Oh,
but it's a good question.
Yes.
That's why. No, the aluminum. Yeah, little things like that. You just lay it into the fiberglass. You can lay anything up with fiberglass. So that aluminum foil.
Are you still riding the S-wing fins?
Other thing. Yes, sir.
And
yes,
you like
sir.
the?
Have you tried those? You said
I haven't. I tried them one time.
Like them.
I tried them at JB, but I don't know. Look, I was like at a contest, and I was trying to figure out which board I liked, and I was like, there was too many things in my head.
Sure,
but
of course.
do you find that the lag? For people who don't know the S fin, it's kind of an uprightish fin, and then it's got a long tail on it, and it flexes, and kind of gives you this fish feel in the back of the fin. So, did your timing change on those, Tom? I know they would probably have a lot of lag and drive, but
yeah. Yes, so compared to a regular fin, yes, what you're talking about is kind of lag time, but what also you have, so you would have the lag time as what you would describe it as, but you also have a narrow base, which
Yeah.
allows you to go faster, and then you have the tip that's further deeper into the water, so it has that hold. So operating on that, you have so you can kind of draw longer turns as
Yeah.
a bit. And then also the fins that you may have tried, I would say that I've used a similar fin, but I've reduced the area in the base on the leading edge by about a quarter of an inch. So that's kind of a lot. They totally work different. Basically, they moved the whole fin. You know, the three fins are closer together now, and they're further back, and that made all the difference. So,
Huh.
yeah, you know, we're sort of still working on it. Most recently, I was working on these. I'll show you them in a minute. I'll go around again. I'll show you this one, but this is what I want to show you now.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm working on the. I got a set of twin fin S wings.
Yeah. See, I'm all
And
about the twin fin
trying to get
boards
them.
nowadays. I like twins.
Yes, I know you are. I
I've
know.
I've never
It's
seen
great
you ride a twin fin.
because
I really
I
am
know
interested
why.
to see you ride
They're
a twin.
just they're. I've been riding a twin lately, right? So I'll show you that in a minute. But let me show you this first. Here's my. So I got a. Let me show you. I got a like a regular trash barrel and fill it with reused water from the shower, and then I run the hose, and the gravity takes it down. Here, I'll show you. So here's where it goes. Here's the hose coming from that water, the trash barrel. It comes over here, into this little sprinkler. See it?
Yeah.
Do you see what? So hose goes in there into the upside down traffic cone,
Gotcha.
and then
Uh-oh.
it goes into the bucket, and then I've got three different hoses in there. So those come over here. There's one here, and that goes over there. One here, one over here, to another area. So I'm irrigating with shower water. And then there's also an outdoor shower, and that irrigates all the way down here. So I'm
I love that this turned into an irrigation
somebody's
debate
calling
or
from Oceanside.
tutorial.
So here, let's have a look
Oh,
at this.
get rid of them.
Okay, all right. Here's these fins.
Does this irrigation tutorial relate to the fin? Oh, there's the fin.
So, so I kind of reduced the
Wow.
fin area. So I adapted them, right? So I made this out of the design that they can't really see it. Okay, so as you can see,
It's frustrating.
I was just showing you that because I'm going to go back and sit down over here.
Yeah.
The S wings are good for the twin fin setup. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
You know what?
enough of that.
I've been riding these much deeper, more raked, long, narrow tip fins, but because they're so much longer from front tip to back tip. I can do carves in much more critical places, and I can bounce. You know, I can carve through the
On a
foam
twin.
and not cavitate. No, I've been riding them on a four
Hold on,
fin.
I'm going to set this up again, see if we can.
We're back. You should set the phone up on
That's the
the
thing.
5G tower.
What? Sorry. Couldn't hear that. We'll try a different area. See over here. Okay. How about here?
Yeah, no, you're pretty good. I think you're
Where are the
pretty good now.
lights over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, not. Can you turn the lights on?
Maybe having the lights off is better because it doesn't use as much energy to for the. There we go. For the transmission.
Oh, yeah. Come on. What do you think this is? Is this? No. No, I'm just trying to find the reception. No, we're fine here. Here, I look good here, like this. Very good. Okay. All right.
Are you playing some music?
No, we're talking.
We're gonna jam right now.
We're talking.
Yeah, well, he could play some music, but it's
crew
just
How's it all going? I'm checking in. Is everything okay, KS?
no. Your internet sucks. I don't even know if you could hear me. Your internet
Sorry?
sucks so bad. I said his internet sucks. So
I can
no,
hear you.
But can Bugs hear
find
me?
a spot.
Can Bugs hear me?
No, we're not going to call back. We'll talk now. All right. Okay.
Why am I not surprised you're pixelated?
All right, we'll try this.
There we go. I think we're good.
Does that work?
Gotcha. You're good. You're actually good right there.
All right.
Whoa, what just happened? No, you were good where you were.
But you were
Yeah, I
not,
think so.
All right, I'll go back where I was.
I wasn't.
How's that?
That's good, I think. Tom, what's your favorite surf movie ever? What's your favorite movie? Favorite surf movie?
Oh, Kelly, come on. What's your favorite surf movie?
Don't try to divert
really.
and
How can
turn
you
this
pick
on
one?
me. Mine is my favorite movie ever was Performers.
Performers? That's good. That's really good. And no one actually knows. People don't know about that movie. That was very
No. It's from like 1980, 81.
That was great. You're right. You're right.
I'm
That's
actually, you know, I'm at Bruce Raymond's house right now, and Bruce helped put that movie together, and his wife Janice picked almost all the songs in the movie. So it's Talking Heads and John Cougar Mellencamp. Yeah, I will for sure.
Say hi to Bruce and Janice. I haven't seen them for a long time. I haven't seen them since it's been a while. I think in Hawaii, like a long time ago. Wow, that's good. Say hi to them for me, please.
Yeah, will do. I'll give you another movie. I'll give you one more movie. I'll give you Beyond Blazing Boards, which was a huge influence on me when I was about 13, 14.
Uh-huh. Well, for me, it has to be Free Ride, which would be the number one if you really have to pick one. Five Summer Stories was also very big for me because the impact of those movies for a youngster, as you know, I suppose you went to the surf movies. Were you?
Yeah.
Were you?
I think Free Ride had the big section on buttons, right?
Like 3 years younger than me, Right, Free Ride.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that in the theater when I was about 8 years old.
Right, so those movies, yes, they had, I think, they just had that visceral impact for surfers that went to see them. We were lucky to see those movies in the theater, and it was part of a kind of a cultural thing.
Yeah. Storm Rider is a huge one for me.
Storm Rider, yes, yes. Yeah, so those movies, of course, they're the it was far-reaching effect of those movies, like for
Mm.
everybody. It just they changed the way they shape boards, changed the way they serve, everything from the movies.
Yeah. Somebody wrote. Somebody said Run Man '69. That movie was incredible.
What's it called?
Run Man '69.
Never heard of it. Oh, is it
Run Man.
like a regular movie?
Yeah, it was no, it was a surf movie. The guys around like Zuma made it stuff. I think he now lives on Kauai or something.
All right.
But my friend Vava says Fantasy. That was another good one.
Oh yes, Greg Hugland. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
maybe the greatest
well,
surf movie,
I
the
like
greatest,
that sound.
the greatest two surf movies. There's a bird up in the tree. Look at this guy.
There you go. Isn't that cool? So what's a magpie?
Yeah, they're magpies.
Yeah.
So
Do you get
good.
kukas over there at your place?
Kookaburras, yeah. Get
Do you get
kookaburras.
kukas?
Yep.
Do they come and eat fruit off of your balcony and stuff?
Oh yeah, they'll come eat out of your hand and.
But do you eat meat?
Myself?
No.
I eat a little bit, not much.
Only the
Sometimes.
kookaburras.
Kookaburras take all your meat though. They like bacon
I know the
and stuff.
kookaburras like meat, bacon. Yeah. Just keep some around for the kookaburras.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to get him to make some noise again. They're
That's a beautiful sound.
They're so inquisitive. When I stay down at Bell's, I stay at Greenie's house, and they land out in the paddock in the morning in the yard next to my room, and if the window's open, it's just all morning. It's just that sound, nothing else.
It's great. It's great. Oh wow, I just love it. We got some birds here. They make kind of funny sounds. They're like a little blackbird. They have their repertoire. It's pretty cool.
It's funny. In Australia, the birds just aren't so timid and scared of you. They come land on your hand and eat. It's like they know in America, people are just not as nice or something, or they'll eat them maybe.
Well, yeah. No, the magpies are pretty cool.
I don't know. They seem more
Jekyll,
trusting.
right? Remember?
They seem more trusting down here. Magpies are funny. They're really smart birds.
Of course they are.
Oh, I was going to say regarding surf movies. Yeah, I think an argument could be made that Fast Times at Ridgemont High might be one of the greatest surf movies ever. And North Shore, if North Shore was a comedy, it would have been maybe the greatest ever surf movie.
Right. No, there's those movies too, like those movies that you just saw and you're like, what? When they first came out, but now it makes sense. You're like, what? Now, there's a few of them like that, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I must say that I have watched a few more movies lately than usual.
Yeah, for sure. Hold on, I'm gonna try and talk to this guy.
I've been watching some old movies lately.
Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. What's up? Who's that? Who's that? Well, he's not flying away.
Oh, shy. So shy. Very shy.
You know what? Your internet is pretty good. Do you want to try and play a tune?
Right. Okay. Sure.
I remember one time you came over to my house, and do you remember when you came over to my place back in this is like 91, and I was there with Jack. Jack and I were trying to learn how to play guitar.
Hawaii?
Yeah, in Hawaii. And Jack and I were trying to learn how to play guitar
Hawaii.
and write songs, and you came over and you were like, "Here, listen to this song." It was a Black Crowes song, and you like played it almost perfectly, like the first time through. And we couldn't understand how somebody could understand music like that. It's kind of funny.
Oh, that's
No, I
nice.
mean, you know, I
See,
mean, I
that's
understand.
good because I've been practicing for a while.
Yeah, I understand. Like, obviously now I understand how to hear a note and a chord and stuff. But I had no clue there, and I mean, it was like you were speaking Chinese or something, and I was like, how does he do that? It's like so amazing to me. So I was
Yeah.
inspired to learn how to play music.
What you remember? We had a show there on the North Shore once. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
You remember that? It was you,
Rawson,
Rob,
Rawson.
Maurice Paul, I think Rawson, and me. Wasn't it something like that?
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
And you did a couple of your songs, remember?
Yep.
Yeah, it was cool.
But how about
That was
you
a
know, one
long
time
time
you
ago. I mean, that was like
you remember
what?
you would remember when that was like 90. That what you're talking about was like 1990. That was, I don't know, 91, 92, 92, 93. I don't know, somewhere back then. 94,
Yeah,
mid 90s. I think it was
exactly.
94,
It was
95.
really well. Yeah, yeah,
You came over to my
yeah.
house one night with. Remember when
All
John
right.
Cruz
Well,
was at my house and you came over and you guys were playing Sir Duke
yeah.
by Stevie Wonder.
Yes, that's yeah. I couldn't do that now. I was trying to learn it, but
You could.
it's one of those. Yeah, I like to try to learn Stevie Wonder songs. You know, because they're not all. The problem with his songs is that because his register is so big, like he can sing any note basically, so it makes it hard to cover his music.
Yeah. I think you had to grow up like in the choir, the church choir, doing gospel to be able to like understand how to cover his songs.
But yeah, that
Probably.
was cool. I remember that. Yeah, so John Cruz, I heard some of the music last year on the. My friend played it for me. It was a Hawaiian tune. I don't know if you know this one, but it's very, very, very nice. This one Hawaiian song.
I
I think
know.
they
I
play it on the
know
radio.
almost.
But
Yeah, Island Style maybe. I know
I
almost
heard
every
it, I was
John
like,
song
wow.
that exists.
This was a Hawaiian song.
Oh, singing in Hawaiian.
Very amazing,
Yeah.
though. Like, very good. All that Hawaiian music is great.
Yeah.
It's really the best. It's like maybe the best music in the world, I think, actually. Some of the best music.
It's like simple and complex, but so soothing.
It's very, very amazing. Yeah, like I'm sure you got into a lot of Hawaiian music.
I've
I'm
had the
sure you
chance
know
to
a
see
lot of different
Willie.
groups.
I've had the chance to see Willie K play a lot of times, and he's
Like
unbelievable.
who?
Willie K.
Yeah, like some of those artists are just phenomenal. Like it's just and there's quite a few. Uh, that I keep asking, like, who's this? Who's this? But listen to this radio station in Hawaii called, it's called All Traditional Hawaiian All the Time. You know this one? AM
Yep.
station. AM, I think it's 940, something like that.
Yeah, I only listen to AM radio
Great.
in Hawaii. Almost everywhere, actually. I hardly listen to FM.
It's AM radio, yeah, sure. Well, there's a good station in LA, AM station called Surf. It's on 1260 in Los Angeles. They play all very good old school, oldies.
Jack's dad used to have this. He used to have this radio that was always on in his garage, and it was on in Hawaii. It was like 89.3 FM, I think, but it was like a local station, like a Like they played Hawaiian and jazz, and it's really good. Really fun to watch. I hope your internet's not cutting out. Somebody said there's one on Kauai that has like an 8-song playlist. That's funny. One time, I'll find Tom here in a minute. One time I was, where are we? One time I was driving up to go snowboarding when I was a kid, when I was like in my teens, and there was a radio station. Remember when Funky Cole Medina came out in that song? For you, or those of you old enough to remember that, but Funky Cole Medina was all they played on this radio station without a single word other than Funky Cole Medina for a week straight. No commercials, no nothing. They just got tired of people requesting it, so they played Funky Cole Medina all week, and then they never played it again. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find Tom. There we go. Coming back. View that. Let's go. Where you at, Tom?
Hold on.
There he is. Oh, there we go. There we go.
He went to the potty. Hold on.
Oh, thanks.
Right. Well,
There he is.
I'm back. So I will try a piano song, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be
learning how to
awesome.
play piano. Is that okay?
Yeah, do it.
All right. Well, let me see. Let me plug it in.
Wow. We have company.
And, so yeah, I'm learning piano a little bit. Got company. What happened?
We have company. Little Bailey, my friend Bailey. That's Bruce's grandson.
Ready for some Kenny?
All right.
I'm good.
All right. How do you do?
All right. Tom, what are you going to play for us? You going to play an original? Or are you playing a cover? What do you got?
Oh, I want to play an original.
Cool.
As soon as I get my volume and everything, I'm just going to try to take a second. Oh, you know what? Can you grab the ukulele? See something? Yeah. If the piano doesn't work, I'll play the ukulele. I'm learning the ukulele.
All right.
So.
All right.
The ukulele is nice. You play, right?
I play, yeah.
You play ukulele a lot, right?
I play ukulele a lot. Hey, Tom, this is Ben Raymond, Bruce's son. You might have met back in the day when he was a little kid. Yep.
How you going, Tom?
Say hi, Bailey. Not
well,
impressed.
Something. Yeah, I think I just play ukulele. It's more simple.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Hi. All right. Well, maybe play the ukulele. Let me set it up here. I was just playing the ukulele yesterday, so I'm learning the chords.
What's your favorite instrument to play?
Hear me, all right? What's
Yeah.
my favorite instrument?
Yeah. Saxophone.
I guess I like to play the Stratocaster. That's my
Oh.
favorite. Maybe that's not my best instrument, but I like the Stratocaster. What about you?
I just like a good acoustic guitar, but I love playing. I love playing ukulele. I wish I could play piano. I have to learn.
The what?
I love to learn piano, but the ukulele is the easiest traveling instrument for me.
Right now. Oh yeah, I'll show you to play the piano right now.
That's up to you, man.
Very
well. I can figure out I know my triads, and so I know my 3 notes to make a chord, and I can figure that out if I'm sitting there slowly with no one watching.
trying to learn this thing. That's really tricky. You got to make sure you get the chords right. A song called Living in Fear. Living in fear is the opposite of what you require. Your life you provide. The next thing that we lost in a place of high. Living in a time of fear, just like a good old day. So many big ideas never come to mind, even if my hands are tied. Again and again, like a long lost friend, warriors and you and I try. There's nobody home, on the phone, trying and trying and winning outside. Chorus. Living in a time of fear. We talk about the good old days. So many good ideas.
Oh, come back. Sorry, Tom's internet looks like it's man, that song is so good. Oh, damn. The internet cut out. We got Bailey crying in the background. Bailey. chucking a little wobbly.
Nice, good.
I'm good, thank you. Oh man, sorry guys. We're gonna try and get Tom back on here. Hey, Bay, what's up, bud? This is. Oh man, Tom's internet cut out. I got Bailey over here throwing food and yelling at us. Oh man. Oh man. Let's see if I can find Tom again, you guys. Hold on a minute. Na, 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 na. That's a great melody he had going there. Dang it. Berkey, you saw that? Yeah, that was awesome while it lasted, wasn't it? You guys, I'm going to get Tom back on. I'm going to find, here we go. I'm going to get Tom back on when the internet's good and play that song again. It was so good. But hold on, he's come back now. He's tuning back in. Dang it.
Where you going?
Tom,
Right here.
We're
back
there
on.
he is. There we go.
Hi,
Well,
where's
Tom?
Stand by. Hold on.
It was good, Tom. We got about 2/3 of that song, and then you cut out. But man, it was nice. I love the melody.
Oh, so it's like a 7-minute song. So you got 2/3. That's
Here, let's set it up.
all right. Now, I just want to show you this. All right.
What do you
Hold
got?
on a sec. I think we're just have back. I would like to wish you a very
Merry Christmas.
Very good. I want to give you Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, everything like that.
Let's play it.
Yeah, see the lag time. It's so long that Christmas time will come around when you
That's true. There's a
all right.
there is a lag
All
time.
right.
There's such a
Good
lag
to
time
talk to you.
between what you say and what I say that
Talk to you soon.
it'll be a holiday by then.
That's right. Okay. Thank you for talking. Let's talk later.
Yeah,
Thank you,
you know
Kelly.
what,
Thanks, Kelly, for everything you do.
when you get to good internet again, we're gonna have you play that song so we can hear it clear, because that was beautiful, Tom. Thanks. It's
I
been a
appreciate
real
it.
pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Been a real pleasure to know you all these years, and thanks for coming on and talking to everybody, and thanks for all you've done for surfing and
All
for
right.
us
Good.
guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Keep up the good work, Kelly.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye.
See ya. All right, you guys. Dang, that was good, man. We had a good run there for some internet for a minute with Tom. Let's see, what do we got here? Any of my friends online? Jadson, where you at, dude? Where you at? Where's Jadson? Hold on. I'm gonna find Jadson. Put him on blast here. Where is he? You want to see Bailey? Who's that?
Bye.
Is that Bay?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do today? You gonna fish? Are you gonna surf? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna fish for you and Benny and mommy.
And mommy? Okay, let's do it. Let me see if hold on. Well, no, he's not there. I'll do a few. Let me see if you guys got any questions. I'll throw a few answers out there. That was fun, man. Tom's been a huge influence to me since I was a little kid. I remember being 10 years old, meeting Tom in Orlando with Jimbo Gaskins. They were both on the NSA team together, and I couldn't believe that Jimbo knew Tom, and they were actually friends. And I got embarrassed because they were making fun of me because I was so small. But let's see. Somebody says, "What do you think of the beaches reopening in Florida?" I mean, I think it's all good as long as you keep your distance from people until we know more about this. Bugs, thanks for getting Tom on there for us. Mackie, thanks for that also. Hope you're good up there in Santa Barbara. What else do we got? Kelly, what boards you been on? I've been testing. I got this new board design I'm really excited about. I've been working on. It's actually a 5-fin design, but it's kind of a quad with a mini little fin in the middle just to support. Favorite board I ever had? That's hard to say. The one my first board I ever had, it'd be hard to pass that up, that Rich and Phil Salek made for me. It had a picture of Jaws swimming up with the naked girl on the bottom, an airbrush. It was amazing. It's a 5.2 Salek thruster. If anyone can find that, I will pay you whatever you want for it. If anyone can find that anywhere in the world. I think it's probably under a house in Cocoa Beach, though. Let's see. What's your diet like? My diet's pretty clean. Mostly liquids most days, smoothies. Try to eat quite a bit of fruit. My biggest meal is usually dinner because I just am like hungry at the end of the day after surfing or whatever. Will I teach you to surf? No. When are you gonna try foiling? I suck. You think about the Ain't That Swell podcast we did last year with the Swellians. That was super fun. They actually got Tulsi Gabbard on there. My friend Tulsi was running for president this year, Congresswoman from Hawaii. And she loved the show, so she went and did it with those guys. It was awesome. Tyler Allen, you want to challenge me to ping pong? You know what, man? You've insulted me enough. I don't need you to insult me on the ping pong table, too. All right? All right? I'm going to drop in on you. What else we got? Where am I? I'm in Sydney. I'm currently holed up here with the Raymond family. I've been on the Gold Coast for a few weeks. Quarantined there and then drove down here to stay in the house with these guys. Somebody said Quicksilver 110-240, first film. I really loved that film. I loved making it. I worked with Brian Blake on that film, and we worked together a lot and had a great time. Ponce has been good. Dunphy, jeez, I'm jealous, dude. I love it there. Ponce and Smyrna is the best place to live on the East Coast if you're going to be a surfer. There in Hatteras. Don't tell anybody, though. What do I think about coastal erosion? I don't know. I think humans try to control a lot of stuff that they shouldn't, and you know, you live in a floodplain, it's going to flood. You live next to the ocean, it's going to erode. Tyler Allen, it's not funny, man. You're going down. How many liters do I ride? About 26. And I weigh about 75 kilos, 165 pounds. Somebody asked, why am I anti-flat Earth? Because it's fucking stupid. That's why. But it's fun to talk to them. Will you do the tour next year if the whole year is canceled? I don't know. I'm wondering if, you know, I think this whole thing's sending a message to everybody, and we each got to figure out what it is for us. I don't know what that means for me, but maybe. I've been really interested lately in maybe starting a YouTube channel and doing little 5, 10, 15, 20-minute pieces on people and places and food and music and surfing and other people's lives. We need a wave pool in Florida, I know. I made my kids watch Black and White. Thank you. That's awesome. It's funny what we thought was good surfing back then. I mean, there was some alright surfing in there. There's stuff with at Trestles. I think we had some waves of Chris Brown, man. He had the style. Chris is my good buddy. Rest in peace, Chris. Loved you, bud. We all miss you, and hope your family's all good out there. Have I ever surfed Oregon? I have not. I have not been doing BJJ lately. I watch a lot though. What else we got here? YouTube channel. Yeah, thanks. I'll try. I think I'm gonna get that going. Me and Alec Park have been talking about it. I just touched my nose, but I just showered, so I'm safe. I haven't touched anyone or been anywhere today. Are you interested in commentating when you retire? A little bit, here and there. I like to commentate. It's fun. Power Lines. Yeah, guys. Keep those videos rolling. You guys check out Power Lines Productions. These guys put some of the sickest clips of Mavericks and other places, but all the best Maverick stuff. Thoughts on disabled beach access that are open but no parking? Yeah, that sucks. It's weird. You know, I've been going surfing here in Australia where it's been legal, and they've been closing down all the car parks, and usually you can park about 10 yards away. So it doesn't really make sense to me. I think the purpose is people congregating on the beach, and I think I'm starting to get that that's what the deal is. But closing car parks doesn't really stop that if you can still go to the beach. It's no big deal to walk a little further. Somebody asked about Mickey Dora and golf. Hey, Matt, Mako, what's up, bud? Somebody asked about playing with. I'll tell you a little Mickey Dora story. I don't know if I probably wrote this or something at one point, but I used to play golf with Mickey quite a lot. And one day, I have a couple stories of Mickey. I have 3 golf stories of Mickey, and I'll try to make them quick. But so Mickey Dora, and I played golf with Rabbit Bartholomew one day, and Rabbit will confirm this story. Mickey was always the tightest guy in the world. That guy wouldn't spend $1 on anything. And we went golfing near J Bay, near Humansdorp, and he had tried to take his dog Scooter Boy to all the golf courses, and they wouldn't let him bring his dog except for this one that was basically a farmer's paddock. So we got to the tee box, and Rabbit and I went inside to pay, and Mickey went straight to the tee box because, of course, you had to pay for Mickey. And Bugs and I both got in there and realized we'd left our wallets at home, and the only person with money was Mickey, and we made him pay for us, or we asked him to pay for us, and he got so mad, and he made us, when we got home, he made me go in my house, get him the money for my round and for his round and Bugs' round and pay him back. Pretty funny. The door is epic. And one time I was playing against Bugs, so it was Rabbit Bartholomew, Mickey, I think Aki and Simon Anderson and me playing a 5-some in Cape St. Francis. and we had like a 3-hole carryover on skins, and I put it on the green for 2, and everyone else missed the green, and was like, Rabbit was in the rough over there, and Mickey was on the other side of the green in deep crap, and they were, I think they were both chipping for a par, and I was putting for birdie, and I was no good at the time. I just happened to hit the green, and at the same time, both of them chipped it in the hole, like don't at the same time, and they both made par, and then it didn't matter if I didn't make my birdie putt, which I didn't. I think I actually 3-putted, and they have the hole. But Mickey, if there's money on the line, man, that guy would figure it out. I had another one. I have another story with Mickey, but it's too long.